Welcome back to another episode of PA Whiskey Guys. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jesse.
And?
Hey, I'm Gerard.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Gerard. What's going on?
They told me to stay 6 inches away from the mic, so at this point, how I estimate 6 inches, I'm almost touching the mic.
Is that what you tell everybody 6 inches is?
Yeah. I have a special ruler and everything.
Yeah.
It's the centimeters or millimeters.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got episode 56 tonight. This is going to be a blind of 5 different bottles. We have Old Forester 1897, Early Times, Old Granddad 7, Southern Star Bottle and Bond, the Paragon, and E.H. Taylor. So this is going to be a bottle and bond blind. So these were poured by someone differently. So right in front of us we have A through E, and we won't know until the end.
Yeah. This is a different one. I mean, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
You know?
They're all 100 proof, so all the proofs are the same. Mash bills are obviously totally different.
Yeah, we messed with, a couple of these, 2 of the bottles, I think, over the holidays when we were sitting around.
Yeah.
And it was interesting.
Yeah.
I think we did Early Times for sure.
Yeah, Early Times. And
I don't think any of these, I didn't try any of these when I was here for Friendsgiving or anything, did I? Because I want to say, other than the Old Forester, I have not tried any of these yet.
Good. That's awesome, then.
Yeah. Early Times is possible because I bring that one out occasionally. Just because it's the price point on that bottle is usually like $25, I think.
Which
usually.
they don't sell here in PA, though, so
I don't find it.
that's the only issue.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But so it is a possibility, but I mean, if you don't remember it, probably not.
The only reason I've even had the Old Forester is because I just did that Kentucky trip and we hit all the distilleries down there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I say it's nice. We always talk about going to Kentucky. So now that you've been there, you're kind of like our inside scoop.
I'll be the expert man. My first warning is when you get there, they tell you 2, maybe 3 distilleries in a day.
I've heard that, actually, yeah.
In my opinion, I would say you're good 4 or 5. If you happen to go there around your birthday like I did, you should not try and hit all of them in a day because you'll end up waking up the next day in a hotel room that you've never seen before. You have no idea you got to that room.
I've also heard that too.
Yeah. You have to ask your girlfriend how you got in the room, what you ate for dinner, if it was any good.
Yeah.
Was it even the same girlfriend you went there with?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's good.
She was driving, so luckily she was able to keep a hold of me.
Oh, good.
Didn't let me wander off.
And this, I know we've done two different blinds.
Yeah, we did the one recently was the Elijah Craig barrel proofs.
And then the Old Forester.
And then, we did the Old Forester
So the Old Forester, we poured each other's.
Yeah, because
so
we didn't have anybody to pour
it
them.
was different. Yeah. The E.H. Taylor, so Allie poured for us. This one.
Elijah Craig. Did I say Taylor? The Elijah Craigs we did.
Nice. Yeah, the Elijah Craig. So that one she poured for us just like she did this one. So this one all of ours are the same. All of our A's are the same, whatever. So
cool. This
is going to be different. So how about we move into A?
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, again, I mean, these blinds, there's a lot of pauses and smacking and you hear me smelling.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Some other podcast that I listen to, they always get comments about the ASMR.
Yeah.
When they're tasting.
Nice. Should I do it real close to the mic then?
Yeah. Oh, they love hearing it. And again, this isn't a blind. I'm trying to figure out which one they are.
We're going to do our favorite. I'm going to try and see if I can guess them. I mean, I'm
definitely going to guess. Try to guess them.
For my own personal thing, but
I'm feeling like I'm a little thrown off. Maybe I shouldn't have done the wintergreen nicotine pouches prior. Might be throwing me off a little bit.
Be good for their eyes.
Yeah. This is man. I don't know. The first pour of the day. This is
yeah.
Going by the nose, I was saying it before we started recording, I was thinking that this is Old Forester, the 1897.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting like that medicinal note, kind of, which is kind of common with them from what, I've gotten it before. But after the taste, I'm not sure.
Okay, like a dark red fruit on the palate.
Yeah.
I don't like the, not the initial, but like the lingering at the end. I was going to say like a, how do I want to say it? Like a pie apple, like a spiced apple.
Okay, yeah. It does have a little spice in the, like I'm getting it in like the back of my throat a little spice there.
Yeah, this one has a lot of spice.
I'm not sure on this one.
And then on the finish on that is dry, like a dry walnut for me.
That's an interesting one. I've never heard dry walnut before.
No,
How many wet walnuts have you recently had?
I don't know. Maybe more of the dry mouthfeel then.
Yeah,
instead of the dry.
I got what you meant.
Oh, I'll throw some doozies out there here and there. You know, I'll throw out a doozy that you're like, whoa, I don't think I've ever tasted that before.
Well, with my refined palate, I will absolutely be able to tell you that all of these are whiskey.
Yeah, sometimes we can get them. I got the Old Forester when we did Old Forester. I got every single one right, but I'm a fan of them. I'm a huge fan of them. So these, I'm not sure. I've had them all, obviously. I have most of them. Actually, I have all but one.
The Paragon.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, that one's in North Carolina. Well, the early times too. They both came from North Carolina. And E.H. Taylor, that's another one we don't find in the state.
Yeah. Well, Pennsylvania's a horrible state for drinkers, really.
Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting some stuff, but
Best thing about
our
it is
stores
the
don't get
prices.
them. Our stores don't get them. I mean, I've seen people in Philly and Pittsburgh area get E.H. Taylor and stuff on the shelf. It's been sitting there, but like we don't get it. I don't understand it.
If anyone from Woodford Reserve is listening, send all the whiskey to Northeast Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Everything you don't currently send us.
Yeah,
send it
Woodford's
now.
good. I don't know if you knew Woodford's part of Old Forester or same company, parent company. Brown Foreman,
Oh, nice.
which also owns Jack Daniels.
Very nice. Nice. I did not know that. I just knew that Woodford is my favorite of the brands.
And you guys went there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Woodford's pretty good. I don't have any Woodford at my house, actually. I was drinking a lot of double oak.
Yeah. I picked up some of the double oak.
Never had it. I want to try it, but I never had it.
I'll have to come back and bring it. I also still have to bring, when I talked about coming on this, we had just done that Marley's Mission, the charity ball.
Yeah.
And we won a silent auction for a bottle of, oh man, what was it?
It was Penelope.
The Penelope Toast, some kind of special edition thing.
Yeah.
So I was going to bring that on.
The marshmallow. It was the marshmallow, toasted marshmallow.
And then we'll plug the Marley's Mission more thoroughly there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Try and
Yeah.
help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different bottle than the regular
I
toasted.
think you remember me telling me about
Yeah.
something, but I didn't know it was from an auction.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. But yeah. And if you did tell me that, I don't remember. But
The Woodford tour was the only place I got a tasting note off. Amanda is my girlfriend. The only place I got a tasting note off Amanda other than ew was at Woodford.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you guys probably had a lot of 100+ proof stuff there, and Woodford's typically not that. Although some of their stuff is though.
Yeah. So they proof. I think they proof everything down. What's it like 96 or something? They proof most of the stuff down to
4 point something maybe.
Yeah, but when you're doing the tastings in the tasting room, like as you're doing the tour, they did a barrel pull. It was like one of their anniversaries they did for a Kentucky Derby.
Oh, nice.
That they finished in cognac casks.
Wow.
So that was a higher proof, and then there was a couple higher proof tastings.
Yeah, they make some now. I mean, I've seen Clark Summit had a couple. I don't know if there's a special name for them, whatever, but they were like a 121 proof. But they're $180, $160 around here. So, and I don't know many people talking about them, so I never pulled the trigger on one.
Yeah. Are we ready to pull the trigger on B?
Oh, I already have them halfway through.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought we were.
Yeah, this one I don't know what this one. I'm trying to think. I tasted it as
I
well.
was waiting to see if there was a structure. If we were going to do it together.
No.
Do the ASMR all at the same time.
So B for me was a buttery mouthfeel, and in the palate was a bitter apple.
It's much lighter on the nose.
Yes.
Than A.
Yeah, it doesn't have the peppery, that burn tingling that the first one did.
I only know we did 2 so far, but A is obviously the lead for me so far. Nose, palate.
You like it? Yeah.
Yeah, so far. It was very light, even on the palate. That was B is light.
Yeah.
Like very, very light.
Yes.
Not a lot going on.
No. Simple.
Yeah.
In and out.
Agreed. I concur.
As I take a sip of water too.
Oh yeah, make sure you're cleaning out between. Flush it between.
All right, now that there's been a pause in the talk, let's get real political. Talk about religion, some other horrible things.
While you're doing that, I'm moving on to C.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. Let's do that instead.
It definitely has a fruitier nose on it.
Does by far.
Cherry.
Yeah, if I had to guess, this is one of 2 things. Knowing what those bottles are up there, I mean, I'm looking right at them. This is either Early Times or the E.H. Taylor. Because Buffalo Trace is typically, you get a fruity cherry nose or cherry note out there.
Yeah, C, I'm going to have to go with the Taylor. That's
what I'm thinking too.
But it's not. Again, the Taylor is it's a good solid whiskey, but I think it's chased too hard, too much for what it is. It's not.
Wow, that's really
I don't
cherry on
think
the palate.
it deserves the chase that
Let me
it does
preempt
get.
this by saying I do love Buffalo Trace, but I feel like most Buffalo Trace products they're rammed up because people are searching for them. They're a very solid, good whiskey, but like people who don't drink it think that they're like a high end like. And I think that's just because everybody's looking for multi.
It's good marketing.
Yeah.
You know, shoved down their throat, and their products are fantastic. Everything that they have, is great. If this is Taylor on C, I mean, I've had it at the house, and it doesn't taste like this to me. I don't know. I mean,
I'm disappointed. If it is, I'm disappointed with the palate.
are you?
I don't. Yeah, it's not. It's in and out. It like I thought the last one was.
So there's not
wasn't complex.
There's not a huge finish.
No,
If that's kind of what you're digging for, but
Yeah.
I think the
not a lot going on.
the front mid palate part of it of the taste is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
For the people that don't drink a lot of whiskey who might listen to this, as my girl would say, and as I used to say, it's got the chest burn, but not the mouth burn.
Okay.
When you're not getting a lot of flavors out of whiskey, you're just getting whiskey, but you're like, oh, I don't like it because it burns when I'm drinking it. This is more of a warm chest burn out of number C than an in the mouth burn.
I can get that. Yeah, because I don't even pick much. I don't know really what I'm picking up in the palate on that one.
Wow.
To me, it's just bland.
Really? Wow. Yeah, it's definitely getting a lot of cherry up front, but it does. It fades. It fades pretty fast.
Yeah, see on the nose, I got it. I got that sweet fruit. In the palate, it kind of just went to like a nutty earth. That was earth flavors, like.
And I said, Gerard, because of Early Times distills Buffalo Trace distills Early Times as well. I don't know if you knew that one.
No. I didn't know. I mean, I knew that Pappy Van Winkle was brewed there. I didn't know that the Pappy family still exists and owns all of it.
Yeah.
They just have Buffalo Trace do it for them.
Yeah.
And that it's the same mash bill as a Weller. It's just
aged
in different areas of the rick house for longer. And
I actually learned this. If I understood it correctly, I was watching. Actually, it's funny that he was on there. Not funny because they have a partnership, but I was on YouTube and Meat Church. I don't know if you guys follow that channel on YouTube at all. They so the owner of Meat Church is in with Buffalo Trace. They did a Weller 107 pick they did a regular Buffalo Trace pick recently, but they did brisket burn ends on this last episode they just did, and I guess they're having a series. I only saw one episode, but they're having like a celebrity guest come in and cook or whatever, and it was Freddie from Buffalo Trace.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
And he said that in their thing, and I didn't know this about Buffalo Trace, is that they don't rotate their barrels because they don't want to upset the char that's in the barrel. So when they put it in the racks, it stays there. They don't move them like other distilleries do, which is like, it makes sense because you can get like bitterness. If you're moving it. Now, granted, some places don't char either. So
Yeah.
But it was interesting that he said that. If I understood it correctly, I just watched it yesterday, but.
One of the things I love about whiskey, cigars, even like wine and other things, like you could do so many tours of so many breweries, distilleries, and you get a different tour guide and you learn different things every trip.
That's what keeps me going with all this. Like, there's so much history and knowledge to learn, and I'm in deep with it. I'm like really trying to memorize and learn the facts and all that stuff. It's fun,
Yeah, I'm intrigued by the history by far with this, like where it came from, what the direction it's going, and really how it got so big. In Prohibition alone, I mean, the hit that they took during that.
Yeah, like I don't think we threw this fact out when we were doing the Old Forester stuff. They were the first bottled whiskey ever.
Okay.
Because otherwise you were just getting barrels, and they were the first official bottle, I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Because they lasted through Prohibition with their medicinal.
Yeah, they were allowed to
had.
still.
Yeah. So
it's nice when you start drinking more and smoking more and getting into these too, because when you start out, you're watching people who drink whiskey and you're like, oh my God, they know everything about it. And you're like, someday I'll know what they know. And then you get into it and you're like, oh, they know what they know because it's for them. So this stuff is so subjective.
Yeah.
Like everybody's got a little bit different palate. So like the guys are like, you have to take a cigar and light it with a piece of cedar that you light first to get the right flavor. And then you're at like a cigar event. You're watching the guy who owns Perdomo with a table lighter and the whole end of the cigar just jammed in the end of it as he's chewing on the end. And you're like, oh, that's what this is about. Just enjoy what you're having and screw what these people
that's what it's
saying.
about, is enjoy. Yeah. Yep. I was in the Finger Lakes in the wineries on a like a bus trip, whatever. We rented a bus, and they all have the tasting sheets or whatever, and you pick whatever wine you want, and they had the notes on there. And the lady that was pouring the wines for us is like, oh, those notes don't mean anything. And I disagreed with her 100% because I can pull notes out of stuff and everything like that. And I think she said that because, they deal with so many people up there that are up there just to have fun and just to drink it, But from doing this.
That's me. I'm that guy.
But we got used to it. I got used to picking stuff out, So, I mean, I don't always get it, but.
Sitting and analyzing it. I tell you, I'm working with a rough palate today, man. I'm struggling with these.
You know what's weird for me is the last time I really got into some whiskeys was that Kentucky trip, because I've been pretty busy since then.
Yeah.
And every morning at like the hotels and like driving around, because you're getting into the day, I'm drinking coffee and so now I haven't had coffee or anything today. I did wintergreen nicotine pouches instead.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different, it changes your whole taste profile and things.
There's two things. Don't eat anything spicy. Don't eat garlic if you're going to taste whiskeys, because it'll kill you.
It's a good thing we did all that Stromboli pizza.
That's what I was thinking that in my head, that, it's not affecting me. I did have that piece, whatever, but it's not really affecting me too much
what's
today.
hurting me a little bit.
This last one, I think I already know what this is because we had it once
on
before.
D?
Yeah, on D. I'm getting honey.
Okay.
I don't get it on the nose, but I'm getting it on the palate.
This one has a really sweet nose on it as well.
Like grainy, like a grain. Like we were mentioning it last couple times, grain. I need a different word other than grain, but it's I get that, and I'm getting honey, I think.
Are you thinking Paragon?
I am thinking Paragon for this one, yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well.
That's good.
That is good. That might be my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
It's unique. It's not like the other ones. It's not. The other ones were kind of more fruity.
Yeah.
It has that almost a honey mouthfeel on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sweet. It has a nice mouthfeel, and the back of my mouth, the back of my throat is getting that spice. And since I started doing this, I went from Scotch originally, then I switched over to bourbon. Then I started doing some tastings and things, and now I feel like I'm more into the rye. I like the spiciness of it, and I feel like this, compared, like you said, everything else we've had so far has been sweet. This got a little bit more spice to it. I'm a fan of this one.
Now, when you drink your rye, do you notice spice over sweetness?
Yes.
Traditionally, okay. See, with the rye, for me, it's green apple. I get green apple with a little bit of a pepper to
I can
it.
see that.
But the green apple and a rye is what draws me to the rye.
Not on all of them, though. I mean,
No, not all of them.
But a lot of them, yeah.
But like most of them,
I knew some that we had, you know.
Yeah, it seems like that's a prominent thing in most of them for me is a green apple. And I don't know if it's the rye or if it's just my head playing games with me.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's the green labels.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't even, what was the note I was putting? I didn't even put a note here. Spicy?
Yeah, you like the spice in the back of your throat?
Yeah, you know about that. You know all that stuff in the back of your throat. Don't be getting into that.
See, I don't even get, usually I haven't gotten any spice kick on any of these. Like, I don't get that in the throat anymore because I'm so used to drinking them, I think. Now, the Elijah Craig's got me a little bit, but they were like 130 proof or whatever, you know?
A lot different than the Rumpelmans they forced on us.
Yeah.
I told you,
Those
man,
were the days.
that's the leave at the end of the night shot right there. Freshens your breath all in one shot.
I got some stories with that stuff, but we won't discuss that now.
All right, let's go. Let me drink some water. We'll get into E.
Heck yeah.
Tap the microphone. ASMR.
Ooh, I almost spilled it.
Some subtle sounds.
Yeah, hold on. Isn't this something they do on those? Fingernails on the glass or whatever.
I get like a cola nose on that one. On E.
The nose is pretty
warm.
similar on all these for me, for the most part.
Really?
Right off the bat. I don't know if it's because you just talked about green apple, but I'm getting like a real tart hit right at the front of that. And then it turns spicy afterward. I don't know if that's my mind playing tricks on me because you just said something about green apple, or...
So I get the, like... I mean, I kind of lean that way towards it. I'm getting it on the side of my tongue. Like like if you eat something sour and you pucker up.
Yeah. That real tartness.
Well, I actually am getting almost apple on that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
We should do next time I'm on. We should do our own. We should do a different tact where we know what the whiskeys are, but we talk about different flavors before we drink it. See if we change.
Sometimes I feel like that it does. Like you talk about it and it's in your head. You say about rye. I don't know if you ever got this. I get spearmint a lot on rye, like mint, like spearmint.
All right.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
There's definitely some that stand out more than others, but I typically get it, and other people get dill.
Ooh, I love dill.
And I've got it on a couple that we've done, and I don't remember which ones, maybe one or two. But it's like some people get it all the time, which is crazy.
So, interesting side story. I make wine. Done it for a long time, and my buddy's friend wanted to make wine with us. But by make wine, he wanted us to make the wine, and he was going to take credit for it when he handed out at parties.
Yeah.
So when we would bottle as a group, we would split it 3 ways. When he wasn't paying attention, we would actually put pickle juice in the bottom of all of his bottles. And then we convinced him that during the fermentation process, if you use dill, it increases the alcohol content. So he's walking around at parties handing out this wine, trying to convince people that the pickle-y flavor there is because it's a higher alcohol content. When we broke it to him like 3 months later, he was so mad. He's like, I can't even walk down the pickle aisle in a grocery store. Everything tastes like pickles now.
Oh man, I get the rind taste or like the peel. I could see of like an apple, or like the skin of a grape off of this. It's just that sweet. It's like a sweet bitter.
Yeah. The skin's got the tannins, the tart bitterness.
I mean, being so fresh off the Old Forester episode, I feel like we should be able to pick that out, but I'm not sure.
I feel like that was that one.
I think I do too. That's kind of why I'm saying that. I feel that the last one was Old Forester,
Yeah.
but I don't remember those notes on it though. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying on
No.
that. You know what I was getting.
So this is going to be neat to compare back.
It is, yeah, yeah.
You know.
During the setup, I told them to keep the Old Granddad 7 in there because I like the idea of the Old Granddad. So I'm really hoping Old Granddad is not B, that everyone said was their least favorite of the group.
Oh, that's what I have B as.
That's what I was expecting.
That's what I have BS too. I feel that it is because it's very light. It's very tasty,
Yeah.
but it's really light, and that's we just say this all the time. Like you have to be in the mood for certain things, like certain proofs and this and that. And I feel like I don't know if I said this recorded, and we were just talking off air one time. You go on a trip and you go to a town that you don't know, and you go into a liquor store and you see all the stuff that you don't recognize, but you see Old Granddad and you grab it because you know it's going to be somewhat quality.
Yep.
Nothing I would have ever thought we would drink. Now I'm 46 years old. I would never thought I would be drinking whiskey. Period.
Yeah, even my father, I'm 40, and
Yeah.
even my father, that was his grandfather's drink,
Yeah.
or his father's
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
So like
Yep.
you'd be looking at it and you're like,
Yeah, we said that Old Granddad, Wild Turkey. Like you'd never think to have any of those things.
Yeah, exactly. And Wild Turkey 101 as just like something to keep in the house is one of my that's something I love to have around.
A lot of people use it as a benchmark when you're doing blinds, like like a rating scale. Say you're doing 1 to
Okay.
5, that's a 3. Is it better or worse than Wild Turkey?
Okay.
That's a good way to put it because it's solid. It's a solid pour.
See, I feel like it was B alone because it's aged 7 years, and I enjoyed that because it had. I referenced it as a buttery mouthfeel, and it was lighter, and that for 100 proof being so light to me, it seems like with the age of it is what made it that smooth. And
Right.
again, our podcast, I can say smooth. Come at me.
Smooth.
I
Is
just
there places where you can't say smooth?
Apparently, it's a thing in the whiskey
it's a
community.
thing. You can't say it.
Smooth.
A lot of people frown on it.
Well, I want you to know that saying smooth when other people don't think you can say smooth is a really smooth move. You're a really smooth guy.
real smooth. Yeah.
You're gonna have to rename the podcast.
Yeah.
The Smooth Podcast.
Let me go back through here real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I saved a little bit.
So I went
PA
back to
whiskey
B
smooth guys.
because we were talking about it, and now going back, my it seems like my nose is opening up a little bit. I get molasses.
I get caramel molasses.
Yeah.
Not so much molasses. I'm definitely getting caramel.
It opens right
Yeah.
up.
You ever have like a shoe fly pie? Like basically a straight molasses pie? Yeah.
I was talking about that the other day.
That's crazy.
I've never had shoe fly pie.
That's crazy how much that's opened up.
I really like B.
This is A. What do you want? You went to B?
That was B.
I didn't
Was
realize
molasses
we were saving
me.
a little bit to redo until I saw what you guys were doing.
you
So
don't
I
have to.
finished A right off the bat. So I'm on B again.
A is like syrup. A knows just like syrup. Syrup. Syrup.
Scissor.
The nose was fantastic
On what?
on A.
On A?
Like, after we went through them.
Yes. I feel like they've all opened up now.
So what you're saying is we need to have like one full glass of whiskey
Yes.
prior to starting.
Absolutely. You need to prime
some,
the palate.
some people do a primer.
You need to prime the palate.
I was doing it when we first started doing this. I would take like the lowest proof that I had because I wasn't used to, depending on what we were doing, I wasn't used to like the higher proofs yet.
Yeah.
So I would take, and I still have it. I think, is it the Evan Williams single barrel? Like the 86 proof one. I still have some. We got it in New York. And I would take a little whack of that and then jump into what we're drinking for the night, because I think it wakes your whole system up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to do. I agree.
I haven't done it in a while, honestly. Like when we've been recording these, I haven't done it. So
I used to always do it before going to the bar, and some people pregame because they don't want to spend as much. I did it so that I knew when the liquor hit my stomach, if I was going to have to run to the toilet. I didn't want to have to do that at the bar,
Was it whiskey before beer? You're in the clear.
Yeah.
Beer before whiskey couldn't be, or no,
What?
liquor. Beer before liquor couldn't be sicker.
Yeah.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
I risk that all the time. I don't. I go back and forth and all around.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of shots. I do not enjoy shots. But I think especially now because I enjoy tasting it.
I can't do them anymore.
It.
I cannot at camp and stuff, and people are doing shots. I'll do one, but it's not often that I'll do it. I have to sip them.
Yeah.
It's crazy, which is a good thing for me because I don't want to party like that anymore.
I did do that Rumplemans last night, and I did shoot that one, but I don't feel like that's something you can sip.
No,
like that's not a.
No.
I can't. Even Fireball, like I don't do Fireball anymore, man.
Oh, I can't stand Fireball.
That's done. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and throw these into an order real quick.
All right.
Again, I'm guessing at the same time, but man, I'm telling you, I'm guessing what they are and putting them in order, and that's what's hurting my feelings. But I'm hoping my guesses are wrong at this point too.
So the next time we do a blind, we'll have to do a true double blind.
I don't want to know
pick
what
the
bottles they are.
Yeah.
We'll give a format. We'll have Allie pick them again or pour them or whatever. But we'll, bottle and bonds, rise, same proof, whatever, and then do it that way because people, I see that all the time. Like they do a blind, but they know what they're drinking.
Yeah.
So they're gonna pick it because
it.
it's the better bottle.
Right. Oh, listen, I put Taylor last.
Did you?
It's in capital letters. I hope I spelled last wrong or right. But
I'm going to put these in order of how I enjoyed them. I'm not even going to take a stab.
Yeah, that's what the goal is. The goal is to how you like them, to see what you like.
Just because I'd be throwing darts at
you're the perfect example. You said you only had one of these bottles, which is that's what it's like because you're giving the true opinion now, And how many? Would you say you had Old Forester?
Yeah.
So you only had how many times did you have that? Once or twice, probably.
Yeah, maybe just the once down in Kentucky. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not around too. I mean, it's around here or whatever, but it's not something that's really sought after too much.
I've had some old Granddad, just not the 7.
Yeah.
So I'd have that one as well. I was going to throw that in, but I was like, man, the 7 I think is the one that's been most sought after lately.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's the one that
around here was a fear of missing out thing. Yeah, it went crazy online because 7-year whiskey for under $30.
Yeah,
because the other Granddad's bonded as well.
Okay,
the regular one. Oh yeah, you do with the regular one.
Yep, that's a bottle and bond as well.
I have a Granddad 114 at the house. That's pretty tasty too.
Is that a bond?
No,
they're okay. I didn't know if all Granddads were bonded.
Proof. That's why it's
Granddad
never mind. 114.
Yep, that makes sense.
Nice.
That's like you asking me earlier, hey, what are the proofs on all
what
those?
What are the proofs?
Yeah.
Oh, we are doing bottle and bonds. So. I thought that cleared it up, but I was mistaken. Man, I'm not doing that one as well today.
Was that D?
Yeah.
I think I have these messed up. I wish I had more of D. I just finished D again, and I'm leaning towards that being Granddad.
Yeah. I might. This is going to be a close runner-up right here. Number last. That's not changing.
Number last.
Number last. It's between A and B now. Man, they are. You got this figured out already? You got yours in line?
Oh, yeah, I got it. I know what I like best, what I dislike the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have yours, and what do you have?
I got
What's your lineup?
I got number D as letter 1. That's my number 1.
Number
pick.
D is letter 1.
I'll write these down. Let me write our initials down.
Yeah, I went in order. I went D, A, C, E, B.
What's yours, Chris?
Give me a minute.
All right, I'll write mine down. was
Because I think I missed. Again, I'm going for what I like the best in a palette, and I've realized that I don't know. I don't know what I've realized yet.
I'm not going to switch mine. I thought I was going to switch D and B for what the actual bottle is, but I'm going to keep it.
So, all right. I'm going to kind of go off of what you just said. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For my order?
For your order, yeah.
B.
B is first for
Yeah.
you? B?
B.
Okay.
E. D. A. And C.
All right, so we're all over the board.
We don't have a single one that's the same.
Yeah, me and you do. We have A. Our fourth place for us is A.
Oh, okay. All right, we ready for the results?
Let's see what we got.
You can read them.
See who's who.
A is Paragon.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
Wow.
That's a shocker. B, my boys, early times.
Wow. I'm not surprised that I didn't. For me, B is my fifth place one.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised with that. I picked
So
early
we got
times
pretty
first.
much all these wrong. I got all of them wrong almost, except for the next one.
C, Old Forester.
Wow.
So that's last.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Which was your favorite
It was.
when we did the Old Forester?
In this, it last.
Wow.
That goes to show palate is everything.
That's-
Diet, everything.
Everything you do during the day
Yep.
can alter what you taste.
Yeah, that's 100% true. I get it. I get the cherry because it's definitely there. I thought it was Taylor.
Me too.
Wow.
Because it to me also it tasted like a fresh crack, and that was the fresh crack bottle.
See, I
didn't
don't
get
know.
much
I'll
out of
have to have a fresh palate and try the Taylor at my house because I usually get like zero flavor from that, and then, you know.
And D was Old Granddad.
That was my second.
Oh man, that was my number one pick. Look at that. And I'm the one who said put it
You're
in.
the
How
one
do you
that
like
said
that?
put it in. Nice, nice.
Well, that says a lot because it's my second place.
Yeah. And E is Taylor. D was my number 3. Taylor was my number 2. So that's crazy.
Way to go, old granddad.
Yeah, man. So
Wow, that's crazy. Where's Granddad for you?
for me, number 3.
So top 3 at least for all of
yeah.
us.
Stayed top 3.
Yep.
Granddad's kicked some
I
ass.
can't. Old Forester was last. That's awesome.
Wow, that's crazy.
I wonder if these whiskeys that have just lasted as like constantly on the shelf, constantly in people's houses, have lasted because their flavor is better adaptable. Like no matter what
Yeah.
you do, no matter how you ruin your pet, like if you have a fresh, like you've done nothing
Yeah.
for 2 days but eat saltines, then you have like these whiskeys are like the best whiskeys. But if you're the kind of guy who's like one day I'm drinking coffee and smoking cigars, the next day I'm eating cheese and pizza, and the next day I'm eating hot peppers, it's always like a decent whiskey. Like it's adaptable to all the palate changes.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I mean, for me, doing what we're doing even at home, like if I know that I want a whiskey, like say at the end of the night or whatever, I watch what I eat, and mentally I'm thinking of it. You know, I don't go to bars or anything like that where I'm buying whiskeys typically, but it's a good point though. Like, you know, I purposely didn't have like pepperoni pizza tonight.
Right.
You know, even though I did have some of the Stromboli or whatever, but it's not really affecting me. But that's valid though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on the shelves because they're consistent too. You know, it's the same. You're not gonna, you know. Here's the wine reference. I learned this up in the Finger Lakes years ago. If you go to a winery today and then go a year later and you see a different year, it's because they're never going to be able to recreate the year before.
Yeah.
And that's what these guys are doing, is that they're recreating it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're staying consistent. You know?
Which is, so that would be something too. Like, let's take a bottle of Early Times. Now, we know they've changed like parent companies.
They have.
When they went from the black top to the blue top or a white top.
It's black and blue. It was black plastic to blue metal.
Okay. So let's take, since they've had the blue top, take a 2-3 year difference from distilling times and put them head to head. Are you going to find a difference?
Probably.
You have to, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple
different barrels, different wood.
Yeah,
Well, you figure the ones making sure the flavor is the same, the master blenders, they're people like us. The palate's going to change a little bit. Like, they'll get it close because they're better at this than we are. But
well, they had said that the black top early times was better than the blue one because it was a different distiller, a different, totally different place.
Yeah.
But then moving forward, they feel that the blue ones got better than the black ones because Buffalo Trace started doing it. The good test is, as I was saying it before we started recording, that take that bottle, which is probably almost 1.5 years old, right?
That one?
Yeah. Is it 2 years old?
It's gotta be close.
So take that one
Gotta be
and then
close.
find one of the newer style bottles for early times.
Because you said they went to a square bottle.
Yeah, they're square bottles. They're like the benchmark bottles now.
Okay.
So take that and do a blind between the two of them and see which one is which.
Yeah.
Or not even a blind, just taste them separately.
Yeah.
And see what you think.
yeah,
You would have to blind it just so you're not. Because it's a visual thing too. It plays in your head.
It does. It could. Yeah, it could.
I don't know. I'm okay that I got all of them wrong because I talk early times up all the time. I talk early times up as it being probably the best bang for your buck, and one of the things that got me into bottle and bonds. Mm-hmm. Like I tried early times, I was like, wow, like that's good. And then once I learned that it was a bottle and bond, I was like, wow, these are actually very good. And that's what started me down the road of chasing bottle and bonds. So that was my first. That was my first course, was chasing bottle and bonds, and then I think I found the rye, so I started chasing ryes.
Looking at the bottles, the price range, obviously at MSRP, we're talking, not secondary market.
Nope.
Aside from the Old Forester and the Taylor, and I don't know what the Paragon was, it's craft, so it's probably a little bit more pricey.
50, 60.
Right, so again, the old Granddad and early times, which are, $30 bottles.
Yeah.
Same thing. You go on vacation, you see either one of those bottles, you're going to grab one.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you know their quality,
Absolutely, and you're not spending, you're not spending 2 bills, you're spending 1.
Yeah. I mean, E.H. Taylor, last time I bought one, I got it at MSRP. So, which was not big.
What is the MSRP? 60?
65, I think.
So the Old Foresters around there, right?
They are. I think it's in the 50s. I think it's like 50 something. I feel that's a little overpriced, but I mean, it's quality.
Yeah, I think the Old Forester, the Paragon, and the E.H. Taylor are all around the same price point.
Yeah, the only Old Foresters that are cheaper than anything of the Whiskey Roast series are like the 86 proof and the 100 proof.
I have the rye
In the States, and the rye is cheaper. And then the Statesman, I'm not sure. I've never had that one. But like there's some other ones.
Is that the Statesman? Or is that the orange? No, I'm thinking the orange.
Black and orange is the 100 proof one.
Yeah. I think I've seen the Statesman. Well, that might not be black. I don't know. Either way, this was awesome. This was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my pick.
Me too.
And what did you have as 2?
2 was what'd you say A was?
A is the Paragon.
The Paragon was my number 2 then.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the one that we said was like that, had that spicy pie apple flavor in the back end. I really like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, so you put early times last. You son of a gun.
Sorry.
It's the last time he's on here, Jess. All right, well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up, I guess.
This was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Hopefully you're around more often.
I try. We work a weird schedule. It's very hard for me to make it up. I should have been on a lot more of these episodes, but it just never works out.
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard.
It's tough for us. I mean, John's not here, This episode is unexpected. We didn't plan this
who?
one. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He was doing good. He
Oh,
had
sorry,
3 in a
John.
row again.
I didn't forget about you. This was a spur of the moment.
It was spur of the moment, yeah.
No, we kind of threw this out there as a whim.
Yeah.
But for those listening, like and subscribe. Follow us on the major platforms, and where you're listening, give us a comment, message us, start a conversation. What should we blind next?
And if you work for any of these whiskey distillers, send some product.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hit us
anything.
up. We'll plug you on the show.
Absolutely. Come on over. We'll talk. But I'm Chris,
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Gerard.
and we'll catch you with your cork out.